So question, which of these sounds better to you? Or what about this one? Stay tuned to the video, and later I'm going to tell you which is the Whopper Plopper and which is the Berkley Choppo. Alright guys, so are you interested in choosing between the Whopper Plopper and the Berkley Choppo? If you're trying to choose between these two baits, you're going to want to stay tuned for this one, because we're going to analyze exactly how they sound, what they look like on the water, and a little bit of the difference between the two, so stay tuned. When you first look at these two baits, they look really similar. The Whopper Plopper obviously was the first on the market, so it kind of took the market by storm. Everybody was crazy about it. Like, if you didn't have a Whopper Plopper, you were freaking crazy. But since then, several companies have come out and made similar baits. Originally, I went to Walmart to try to find one of their, I think it's like Ozark Trail brand, like knockoff Whopper Plopper things, but if you've been to any fishing stores or anywhere, like everywhere's wiped out. I can't find any, but I did have these Berkley Choppos because I have used them also. But what I wanted to do is kind of compare these two baits, and when you initially look at them side by side, they look pretty daggone similar. The black one in this example is going to be the Whopper Plopper, and then the white one here is this Choppo, and they look really similar. But I will tell you that they do have some distinct differences, and I'm going to show those to you right now. So I set up my microphone here so that you could hear the sound of this, and I reeled them both in multiple times to give you all a good idea of exactly how they sound. One thing I've noticed is with the Whopper Plopper, it's much easier to get it to start making the plopping sound and do it at a slower speed. Alright guys, now if you're watching from the beginning of the video, do you know which was which? Well, I'll tell you. Number one was the Berkley Choppo, and number two was the Whopper Plopper, and there's a very distinct difference in the sound. So, in conclusion, if you're trying to choose between both of these, I'm going to probably not give you the answer that you want, and that is because I think they're both necessary. I think that they both have their own circumstances. I feel like the Whopper Plopper has more of that like subtle sound, and that can trigger fish sometimes. But then also this Choppo has that more aggressive sound, and sometimes that's more, you know, that's more effective for the fish. So it just really depends on what kind of mood these fish are in. So I would recommend that you get both. If you're wanting to keep it simple, the black color in the Whopper Plopper, I think it's loon, and then you can get like the bone color, and then kind of the same thing for this. So just go with like a black and white. You don't need to get crazy with a bunch of different colors. Those are the only two colors that I carry, and 9 times out of 10 I don't think I really want anything else. I've never been like, oh, I need the fancy dancy color. As always guys, don't forget, get outside, do something awesome. If you get a chance, take somebody with you. And if you do get outside, don't be like these folks that left all this garbage here out on the water, and I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to go throw it away, head to the house. See ya.